Hello everyone, welcome back to Family Heirlooms. Today we are processing some tomatoes. I'm going to be making some tomato sauce, and you might notice there's a lot of green matter in these tomatoes that I'm cooking down. I will be processing these through a food mill to get a smoother sauce, but what we're discussing today is what is that green matter in there, and it might come as a surprise to you that what we're using is something from the garden. If you do not recognize this particular plant, this is actually a tomato leaf. So the tomatoes grew on the plant, and now we are using part of the plant as well. I'm just going to go ahead and plop that in there. Now, some of you, I'm sure, are shocked to see me do this. Some of you may be appalled. I know most of us have grown up being told tomato leaves are poisonous. Now, that's not entirely wrong. Tomato leaves and even green tomatoes are very high in substances known as alkaloids, and those alkaloids are tomatine and solanine. Both of those can cause quite a bit of gastrointestinal upset if they are consumed in large quantities. Now, for tomato leaves in particular, you would need to consume about a pound of tomato leaves before it would make you sick. Now, that being said, there are some individuals who are more sensitive to these alkaloids, so do proceed with caution if you decide using tomato leaves is something that you would like to do. Be aware of your own body and be aware of the effects that these things can have on you if you choose to use them. Now, I do like using these in my tomatoes for tomato sauce because they add a lot of tomato flavor without adding liquid. Now, that's kind of interesting for me to say because it's really not how you think of a tomato when you have it on a sandwich or a BLT. It's like a deep tomato flavor, almost like sun-dried tomatoes. It adds much more complex tomato flavor very easily by just adding a few leaves to this. Now, as I said, this is going to be going through a food mill, so all of this twiggy plant matter is going to be, sorry, we fogged up a little bit there, is going to be squished through there, and that flavor is just going to be extracted into the sauce. This adds a really nice depth of flavor without adding a whole lot more liquid. I have also made a tomato leaf pesto. It was made with tomato leaves and basil. I used that kind of as a test to see what we thought about eating tomato leaves. None of us got sick off of it. I wasn't a big fan of it. It did taste much better the day after. I wasn't a fan of the tomato leaf to basil ratio. If the basil leaf ratio had been a little higher, I think I would have enjoyed it more. The tomato leaves in that particular recipe to me were just a little bit overpowering. But putting them in the sauce, I do enjoy quite a bit. Again, if you choose to do this, just be aware that you need to proceed with caution and listen to how your body reacts to it, and just kind of try it in small amounts, see what you think. And, this can be a very easy way to add a lot of flavor to your sauce with really what you already have in the garden, because this is just off the plant that's already given me the tomatoes. So I'll include some links in the description below and give you some recipes and some more information on that. And we'll see you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.